Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Bases are empty, one man out. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. To 1-2 now. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. 5 innings complete. The Blue Wahoos lead it 5-0. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses.
He didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Hey, place it first. Place it first.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Pensacola's out in front here, 5-0.
No outs here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there and see you.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 8 full. The Blue Wahoos lead it 5-0. Zane Meyer will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 46, Zane Meyer.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-0 the final score today. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Sean Brown takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasquez. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Blue Wahoos, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
My boy, who gon' bring my crown? Who gon' try to fuck with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got the type of luxury. Going down, there ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers, put your pride to the side.
To handle this velvet jacket's fragile. Okay, be careful when you handle, please. Yeah. Your hands look kinda dusty, please be careful how you touch me. In Paris, out the country. Ay! Aston Martin, push button motor, Migos on the ice. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You was dirt. Larry Bird, Saint Laurent straight jacket. Put it down for him.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. The Blue Wahoos look for their 7th straight victory next. Sean Brown has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good.
Ready with another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0.
Hey, here we go now.
Ready with the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Now another 2-2. And he got him.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
With corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Wahoos are on top 2-1.
Anybody with that fastball, he barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters.
Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball. On 1 and 2, you start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Zane Meyer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Zane Meyer.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Biloxi came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Charlie Parnell claims the win out of the pen, his first. Henry Chavez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Shuckers.